All right, so we're going to get set up for script number 2 of the competition, and Navian and I are going to go down and get that set up.
All right.
That was a game.
Yeah.
That was really good. All right, so our second script tonight is by someone. No, not that one. It's by someone who's right here in our game, which we can do because this isn't World Cup. So our second script tonight is by our good friend Katie. And Katie's script is called Mare Trouble. And would you look at that? It's a mare script. How about that? Crazy. I don't know how that happened. How did that happen, Navian?
I don't believe that this is by Katie. This is by Walter.
Oh, this is by Walter.
Luxray.
Sorry. I was looking at the wrong script. My bad. This is by Walter. My apologies. Yes, okay. Chat, I got it. Okay. Yes. So this is by Walter. This is a script that has a damsel on it, so I'm already very happy. That's really all you need to make me happy, is just to have a damsel on the script. Let's put in... First of all, I got to put everybody who's actually in the game. Where's my thing? There it is. All right, so we've got DJ, SL, Willow, Degons, Daylon, Bruce, Dak, Ryback, Katie, Shade, Emily, Randomize, and I will go make a snitch. All right, so what do you think about this script, Navian?
I'll be honest, I'm looking at who I need to ping to get in here, so...
All right, so I can tell you what I think of this script, which is that there are a lot of roles in there that are going to cause a lot of havoc. And I think that not just, obviously, the evil team and the outsiders, but like even some townsfolk, there could be a lot of disruption coming from multiple different sides when it comes to, like you got a town crier in there and a flower girl, but their information can be easily disrupted. You have a soldier who is going to fuck things up for the evil team. You've got the witch. I mean, the witch is going to basically be feasting in this one, because the witch basically has no bad targets. Like, any townsfolk that gets hit by this gets hit by a witch curse, that's an immediate bonus for evil. So I think that there's like a lot of high value targets here, and I think a lot of people are not going to want to die. And them not dying is not a bad thing. It's actually kind of a good thing, because it means that evil basically gets a chance to really benefit off of things that they would not normally benefit off of, like, witch kills, poisonings. Everybody's, like I said, everybody's a high value target, so. All right.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some roles that I think are higher value target than others, but yeah.
Well, sure, obviously, but I mean, I still think that there are high value targets.
Yeah, of course.
So, now, as far as the characters we're going to have, chat saying stuff? Ew, chat, come on. You have opinions? Channel Delibird, if someone gets a recluse token here and doesn't claim Mare, I'm gonna be mad. Well, I hope, if it's bedtime for you, I hope you get to watch a little bit and that we don't put you to sleep. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. It's a target-rich environment. Yes, that's true. Shouts to Soldier76. Marionette Mare. Ooh, I do like a Marionette Mare. I do like that, actually. Let's take a look here. So, Chat will meta me that I'm going to put a damsel in this game, and honestly, I don't think I care. I think I'm fine with that. I just love a mare. I love a mare. I love a witch. I love a damsel. I think this is probably not a bad mutant script, I think, or not a bad mutant setup, I think.
Sure.
Nodashi, I feel like, is probably not the worst thing to do. Nodashi Poisoner is really strong, but, like, that's all they have. You know what I mean? Like, I think that if we do Nodashi Poisoner, I think it's fine, because the only other thing they have is Witch. So basically, they're just really going to be searching for getting the most information possible out of players that are here in the game.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to have, so between the demon and the poisoner, that's 3 players that would be poisoned on any given night. So I think we should maybe lean a little bit more into some of the stronger townsfolk as a result.
Like Monk?
Yeah, Monk could be helpful. Flower Girl, maybe.
I was going to do Town Crier just because I feel like they'd probably want to suss out the minions more than the demon at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm actually was thinking Town Crier. I think Sage is not the worst. I'm usually not a huge Sage fan, but I think it actually works really well in this script, and I think that in this particular setup, it might not be bad. I feel like Artist maybe isn't really all that necessary. I also don't necessarily think Soldier is all that necessary. I think that as long as we've got a Monk, we've got a Town Crier, we've got Chef info to start with, I think Town can be really well set up, and I think that a Huntsman could really help kind of give Good. I mean, Good can eventually just like gain an empath or something like that, or gain an artist.
Right, yeah.
You know, that's huge. So I think I'm okay with this setup. I mean, I don't know. Fuck the bird. Which bird are we fucking this time? Oh, there's no bird on this script. You're just talking about last script.
So Spinna, the marionette, can absolutely believe that they are an outsider.
Correct. It's literally just the player that's neighboring them. Don't you have to take out one of the other minions if you want marionette? Yes. We were gonna just not do marionette. Sage is a bird? No, it's a candle. And a spice.
Bird as in the class of townsfolk that,
I know.
Are like the Raven Keeper.
I know. Just saying, it's a candle and a spice. It's not a bird. Okay, thanks.
Also, love the bird. The bird is good.
Love the bird.
You just have to die on night 2 and pick the demon. It's not that hard. Come on.
Oh, okay. So the Monk and the Huntsman are drunk. Or poisoned.
Okay.
Sucks. Sucks. They're gonna have to really lean on this Town Crier info.
Yep.
Like, really lean on this Town Crier info. So I think I know how these predictions are gonna go, but hey guys, shit happens, alright? Chef is gonna get a 0. That's gonna be like the biggest Chef 0 of their life.
Yeah.
I think that's huge in this game. Once they figure out outsiders and they go like if SL is going to be an outsider, just going to be an outsider. If they guess next, if they like do anything else, they're probably going to start to figure out outsiders, and at that point, they're going to pretty much know that everyone else should be a townsfolk. I think that there's a big potential for this chef to probably solve the game, as chefs are wont to do. As far as bluffs are concerned, I think empath is fine. I think if I had to choose between librarian and investigator, I think investigator's probably better as a bluff.
Yeah, I would like to give investigator, empath, and then probably Flower Girl. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Okay. So Chef 0, starting info. Not a lot of starting info. Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna be the game. Calling it now. Emily's protection will die in the night, and they will kill Bruce.
Yeah, that is the worry when you put demons that poison, like Leech or Nodashi, with roles that have like mechanical effects to them. That is always the potential that you could end up accidentally outing where the demon is. Because I mean, that happened to me once on stream. I was a leech and I ended up hosting the monk, and the first person that I actually killed in that game was the savant who was supposed to be monk protected, but obviously wasn't. So they just killed my host and I died. So, you know, it can make things a little bit swingy when you pair poisoning demons with mechanical roles, but you know, it can also be, you can weasel your way out of it. I mean, this script has poisoner on it as well as drunk, so it doesn't necessarily immediately hard out that, oh, you know, one of my neighbors is automatically the demon.
We were
No, Skills, you're thinking about another game that we don't talk about. That was when I was your marionette.
Marionette is also a risk too. That's a good point. All right, so let's send them to sleep. I think we're good. I have to get out of speed mode. I have to go back to normal normal pace mode, right? Gotta turn it down from 11, so to speak. I didn't get to really do my full AC/DC thing. I'm kind of sad, but you know, whatever. Whatever. I'll deal with it. Okay. Let's head back. Hello. I was expecting some kind of non sequitur from Bruce, but thankfully we didn't have one, so that's good.
Penis.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, everybody go to sleep. Okay, bye.
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 All right. Sending out rolls. Ring. Okay. So first we go to Katie and D-Guns, give them some minion info. Hello.
Hello.
Your fellow minion is D-Guns.
Okay.
And your demon is Bruce.
And also, there's a damsel in play.
And also, there's a damsel in play.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
D-Guns.
Hello.
Hello. Your fellow minion is Katie.
Katie, awesome.
And your demon is Bruce.
Bruce.
And you know that there's a damsel in play.
Lovely.
I will be back for your witch pick momentarily.
Sounds good, thank you.
Hello, Bruce.
Hello.
Your minions are Katie and D-Guns.
Katie and D-Guns. Okay.
And your bluffs are Empath,
Spicy.
Investigator,
Even spicier.
and Flower Girl.
Spiciest.
They're pretty good
Okay.
bluffs, if I do say so
They're
myself.
not bad. They aren't bad at all.
And
I'm going to go ahead and mark this as a loss, by the way.
you're gonna mark this as a loss.
Just mark this game as a loss really quick.
Why is that?
Because I'm the demon.
Have more faith in
Yeah,
yourself.
you
got
Come
this.
on, you can do this.
There's no cannibal on the script for me to sound disappointed about, so it's very clear that I'm the demon.
If you're that one note, Bruce, you may need to diversify a little bit.
Gotta work on it a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have something else for me?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, okay. I thought that you were saying something. Got it. Thank
All right,
you.
okay, bye.
Bye.
Please choose a poison.
DJ?
DJ,
Yes.
you got it. Thank you very much. Please choose a curse.
I'm gonna go with SL today.
I'm gonna go with SL. You got it. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello there.
Would you like to use your ability?
A 1 in 11 chance is real tempting.
1 in 12, technically.
I'm not picking myself, Tomato.
I'm just saying you could, that's all.
I'm gonna respectfully, I'm going to pass for tonight.
Gonna respectfully hold it.
Correct.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, Willow.
Hello, I am happy with this. It's relatively low stakes compared to my last two rolls.
Mayor's pretty high stakes.
Yeah, it really is. And also, I get to be low stakes and solve the game. Everybody loves the chef.
I will say, I had previously mentioned when putting the script together and looking at roles that could be in the game, everybody was just saying, oh, chefs solve games, chef solves games. And I'm like,
They
well,
solve games.
they do. Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. There's not a lot of info on this script, like recurring
yes.
info.
You are correct. That is a thing
So
that we
maybe
noticed
it
as
is.
well.
Everyone's relying on me and my chef knowledge to solve the game now.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm going to hope that your chef knowledge that you get is sober.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you that your chef information is a 0.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Where is my thing? There it is. All right. I think that's it. Skills has the highest win rate of all demons with no dashi. Oh, good for you, Skills. Happy for you.
No Dashi is a great demon. I love it.
Puka is a close second. And again, 2 demons that a lot of people consider trash. They're not trash. Good demons.
I think Nodashi is okay. So sometimes there's nothing a storyteller can do, right? Like if Emily picks a player and Bruce picks the same player, we literally can't do anything there.
Right.
But I think when your Nodashi is next to like info characters, that Nodashi is only as strong as you, the ST, allow it to be.
Yes.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah, as Mo said, it's a great demon that requires storyteller nuance.
As opposed to the Leech, which is a mediocre demon that fucks with me and I hate it.
I love it. I love it because it fucks with you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Also, just want to give a shout out to Yusuf Kojamili, Book Gremlin, The Darkest Artist, Irish XX19, Officially Savo, Lord Jesus C, The Ghastly Gengar, Danger Flow 16, and Bunny Beast. For those of you that are humans, thank you for the follows over the course of the week. We really do appreciate it.
And for those of you who are not humans, I, for one, appreciate our robot overlords.
You're just hedging your bets at this point. You're just hoping that...
I mean, I would like to be made into a cyborg, so like if I get on their good side, then, you know, I'm figuring that increases my odds.
Yes, Mr. Destructoid indeed, Gibbo. Okay. If it does, listen, it's gonna work out for you. Can you just make sure that they don't kill me, though? Can you do that? Is that a thing you could do?
Yeah, you can be under my protection when I get turned into a cyborg.
Put in a good word for me?
You got it.
All right, let's send them back. Hello, town. We can see that when Navean and I were killed on the other side of town, it was kind of brutal. And I will say that from what the town feels like when they go out there, they feel, you know, as they're taking these, you know, these road trips down, they're road tripping down to see us, they see that it's really kind of grim when both of us are dead in this black summer that we exist in, and town just can't stop really accusing each other of things. It looks like something went wrong with, you know, it was a very bloody scene. We're kind of a horny town, so one could call the demon killing us some form of blood sugar sex magic, maybe? I don't know. But either way, we would need to figure out whether one of you is killing us. Actually, no, one of you has definitely killed us. But you're going to keep killing again, so please stop that from happening. You guys have 10 minutes. Please return at 34 past.
I have a storyteller consult question.
Lead the way.
Sus.
Hello.
Okay. Obviously, I am the mutant.
Yeah.
If I were to be Serenovus mad that I'm an outsider, what do?
So the way I would play that is being mad that you're an outside, being made mad that you are an outsider, or particularly a mutant. You would have to, it's a tough situation to find yourself in, because you'd have to find kind of a balance. But what I would recommend is basically saying, like, you don't have to claim outsider, you just have to act in a way that that outsider would act. You know what I mean? Like, you can find a way to work around it without hard claiming, is what I'm saying.
Got it. So I could be like, I'm the librarian who saw a drunk, for example.
Yeah, that could work. You know, maybe. Yeah.
Or I know that there's a drunk in play.
Or something like that too works. Again,
okay,
listen,
thank you.
in the long and short of it, you very well just still might be executed. Like, you could do it everything right, and you still might be executed.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just curious on that interaction because if I'm the mutant and I'm made mad that I'm a different outsider,
It's
I
rough.
can't be mad that I'm an outsider because I'm the mutant. So
Right.
thank you. Appreciate it. I understand. Thank you.
No problem.
Wouldn't have
Good
gotten
point. So you're
nomination
top 4.
info. Yep.
You're top 4, though, in its own weird way. Sorry, good point. Flower Girl and Town Crier down. Fair. Yeah. I will never learn any information at night.
At night. Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right, we can.
2s, 3s.
Yeah, I mean,
I will
I
say
might too.
that I am either the mayor or the slayer. If I am the slayer, I'm taking my shot on day 3, no matter what.
Okay, cool. Sounds great. I am either the chef with a 0 or the librarian.
Okay. If you are the librarian, am I in your ping?
Nope. But I saw a drunk.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Bye.
Thank you.
Word. I'm feeling nostalgic.
It's like good old times. How can I help you?
I don't know. I just wanted to. I'm just trying to get out there, meet people.
Okay.
You know.
So
Find people.
Tell me about yourself.
I think that's a solid way to put it. I don't normally learn information at night.
Info should we share this game?
I will tell you that I am one of the top 4 roles on this script.
That's hard to pin down since there's 3 traditionally top 3 top roles, and they're all in a line.
Yep. And a bonus roll. So I'm one of those 4.
Wait, okay, so you're saying investigator, chef, librarian, or empath?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Cool. I will tell you, I am either the mayor, the slayer, or the huntsman.
Ooh, okay.
Crier. But I'll hold on to that for now.
Okay, cool. Got it.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Yep.
Can I help you?
2s, 3s.
I'm matching kind.
Okay, I'll do 2s with you.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm either the chef with the 0 or I am the soldier.
Okay. I am either the artist or the mayor.
Okay, if you're the artist, have you asked your question yet?
Nope.
Alrighty, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, you said 1 for 1.
Yes, of course.
I'm the,
What are you?
I'm the damsel.
You're the damsel.
Yeah.
That's a bold claim and also a double claim.
Who's double claiming me? The lunatic.
I probably wouldn't worry too much about it. It's probably fine.
I mean, it's a damsel claim.
The
It feels like it's the good I'm a Spartacus.
I'm damsel. No, I'm Spartacus is always good, regardless of whether or not it's evil saying that. But I'm the chef.
But you know what I mean. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
one on each day. Yeah, that's me. Sorry for the extra work.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I just really wanted to go all 3 days, and you were sold out of.
No, that's cool.
Food. So, what would you like to do?
Well, first of all, thank you for backing and or purchasing a badge. Secondly, I can tell you that I am either the huntsman or the mayor.
Phenomenal. I am either the chef with the 0 or the librarian who saw a drunk.
Interesting. You're the second top
What on the clock
4-ish,
tower?
I guess, roll. Chef
Sounds
or
plausible. Yeah, sounds plausible.
You said chef with a 0 or librarian who saw the drunk?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, good luck to you.
You as well. Bye.
Okay.
But that might help
here's-
you narrow down your shot.
Okay, here's the thing. You were the third person to have told me Chef Zero.
Well, those other people are liars, but telling the truth on accident. I'm worried now that there's a Nodashi or something poisoning me.
I'll give you huntsman or mayor.
Interesting. I will give you the exact same two.
Ooh, okay. I might have lied.
I might not have.
I will tell you, if you're the mayor, I'm going to double claim you. If you're the huntsman, I'm not the damsel, but I might potentially have some info about a damsel.
Okay, I don't know why you're saying it that way, but that's fine. That's fine either way. Just don't kill me. At least
Okay.
enough for now.
Yes, don't be weirded out that I am claiming mayor.
Okay.
All right, cool.
That's
Thank
not
you.
the weirdest thing I've ever heard, but okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fair.
Who's gonna move first?
Town.
They always shift for me when people go in and out of rooms, so I try to go to the one that's like closest.
Oh, I go to the bottom.
Gotcha. I usually either avoid the middle where people are, or I go to the first one.
Oh, I go down to Pig's Eye almost every time.
Nice. Well, on other servers, I like go to a room that has an E, starts with an E.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
what would you like to do?
I'll tell you, I'm either the huntsman or the mayor.
Nice. Well, I don't like the fact that I got similar bluffs from somebody else, but that's
There's somebody else who gave me the exact same deck.
interesting.
Yeah. We basically went into a chat and I was like, here's mine too. And they're like, I'm going to give you the same two back.
Gotcha. I am either the investigator or the soldier.
Investigator or soldier?
Yeah.
If you're the investigator, what did you see?
I saw Sarah Novus.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Have you been watching the potential people?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you on both counts. And yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
We about to do it to him?
Since
Gonna
you
hit
have
with the
that
dragon?
song stuck in your head,
Yeah.
I'll give you something else that'll stick in your head.
Oh no.
Mm.
I
don't know that song, Tech.
Dude,
I had that in my head 20 minutes ago.
Phenomena.
Anyway, you have 90 seconds. Nominations will be open soon. Or we can go straight to nominations. Nominations are open.
Has anyone else heard, like, 3 different damsels?
Yeah.
Nope. I heard of 3 different huntsmen.
I'm the damsel. You should just, like...
Can I ask real quick, who all has claimed Huntsman?
I only heard one person say Huntsman.
All right.
I've heard someone say
I
Huntsman.
have been giving Huntsman in a few 2-for-2s.
CB, if it helps, I'm claiming Huntsman as well.
Hoggers.
I'm a huntswoman.
Heyo.
Wait, am I? Maybe I've just forgotten.
I don't think Amnesiac's on the script.
I'm a demon hunter.
Not.
Second call for nominations.
randomly nominates Degons.
Tell me why.
Just random.
Just random. Degons.
Just random.
Yep. That's about it. We would need 6 for this to pass. And yes, I put it back to 1 second.
So, quick reminder to everybody: there is a flower girl and a town crier on this script.
Also a witch.
Oh shit! Don't
There's not,
generally
however,
nominate
a
when there's-
Vortox, a cannibal, or an undertaker.
4 is not enough.
We could torture the storytellers and never kill.
Let's do it. I'm in. I'm legitimately
No,
in here.
I don't subscribe to that. But
You made the idea. You can't.
it was sarcasm.
You cannot unsubscribe to an idea that you made.
It's sarcasm. That's half my vocabulary.
Unfollowed, unsubscribed, unliked.
How dare you?
Well, I guess I won't see you at Clocktower Conn then, CB.
Final call for nominations.
Degons will nominate Willow.
Tell me why.
I think it's good for a town to execute, because we will never find a demon if we don't execute. And based on Willow's claims, they may not be a bad person to kill.
Willow?
I'm not a bad person to kill, but I'm not a great person to kill.
Execute Bruce instead.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
Sorry, Bruce.
Apology not accepted.
I didn't nominate you though. I just suggested.
That's fair. I appreciate it. That was a pretty loud suggestion, though.
Has anybody here seen a potential demon candidate from a single ability that we should execute on the first day?
Willow nominates CB, aka Squiggle Face.
Squiggle Face. Okay, tell me why.
Because they've got a squiggle for a face, and also there might be an evil ping on them.
CB?
I would actually really like to stay alive. Please. Just for one single day. That's all I ask. One single day. You can kill me tomorrow. I don't care. I just one single day.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
Secret Mesopolis.
If there's a secret Mesopolis, I will cry. We don't want make me cry, do you?
I didn't fully look at the script. I was going to say, it's not like there's an imp that can star pass, and then look, there's an imp on the script.
Oh god,
Three's
there's a
not enough.
marionette. I totally missed it.
Slug nominates Bruce.
Slug nominates Bruce. And dies. Tell me
There's
why.
the witch.
Witch!
Tell me about it, SL.
Oh, I still get to nominate. Bruce, based on Bruce's claim, Bruce is a all right execution today. But for Town's info, I'm totally fine if you just sleep because I'm dead. So do with that what you
Bruce?
Well, do with that what you will. You heard the man.
We would need 6 for this to pass. Three is not enough. Final call.
So we know we have a witch. We absolutely know we have a witch. That's a good thing.
Shade, you were
You know
nominated?
what? No. I don't think I will.
Okay. Just in case the witch was baristed, clearly.
No, town crier info. Let's let the town crier actually do something for once in his bloody life.
Can end the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one is executed. Congratulations to the Vortox. They win. Lol JK. Everybody go to sleep.
Yay!
No.
Alright. Well, they got a kill at least.
Yep.
Yeah. It's good. Alright. Let's
Didn't
go
get
on.
Completely randomly.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well. Please poison someone.
Dak.
You're gonna choose Dak?
Yeah.
You got it. Thank you very much. Hey.
Oh shoot! I forgot I did a night action.
I actually was saying hey to my cat who's being all fluffy-tailed with one of my other
Oh,
cats.
what's his name? Is it a he or she? I can't remember.
It is. So that's Flapjack. He's our special needs boy.
Such a great name.
He's a good boy.
Who does Flapjack want me to protect?
Flap, who do you want Emily to protect? He just rolled over on his side. I don't know.
Okay. Wait, was his side pointed at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock? No, I'm just kidding. I will pick Ryback because he's probably evil.
You will pick Ryback because he's probably evil. Okay, cool.
He's probably not evil. I don't know. He said huntsman or mayor, so it's as good as something.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yep.
Hey, you got one.
I got one.
You got one.
Let's go to their neighbor, Dylan.
Gonna go to Dylan. Okay, thank you very much. Please choose a player.
Haven't talked to him, but I'm going to choose Ryback. And if Ryback pushes us back, I'm going to say, go Birds.
You're going to choose Ryback and say, go Birds.
Go Birds.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So game 4? Are we doing game 4 now?
Where? We can just bounce
like
the mayor.
Right, but that's right, they're the mayor. It's okay. We can push it
They're
out.
the mayor. It's fine. They don't need to know that Emily's protection didn't work because we just bounce it.
Bounce it to kill Emily.
Honestly, yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
Tori, my love goes out to Eccles. I hope he's okay. But yes, I do agree we should probably put it to somebody, and I think it's probably not bad to put it to Emily.
Yeah, I think Emily's a good shot there. Who nominated today? Several people did.
Several people, but not Katie or Degons.
Okay.
So just so that you know, oh wait, Degon's nominated Willow.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
So then, yeah,
CB
gets a yes. This is why we have the thing, guys. This is why we have the thing.
It is definitely helpful, yeah. In person, you have to actually be much more vigilant about like putting your tokens down when things happen so that you don't forget. But also there are conveniently these little cards about did you nominate today or did you vote today for Flower Girl and Town Crier stuff.
Resnora, thank you for the 17 months and the Jizz Pills. Thank you very much. God, these VODs are not going to help. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to all the voters for Clocktower Conn. Let's see if DJ wants to use their ability that does nothing. Still alive.
Hello there.
Would you like to use your ability?
I have a general idea of what the talent is, but I'm still not confident. Also, I have a bad feeling my damsel just died, so I'm good.
Gonna hold it?
Yes, I pass.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much. Still alive.
I am still alive. That is quite okay. That's cool.
What do you think you're gonna get?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to do this whole damsel huntsman shit. Trying to like read minions.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna give me a yes.
Okay. If that's what you want.
I would like a yes. Tell me yes right now with 4 people who nominated.
I mean, I'll give you the yes because you want it.
Okay, cool. So what am I getting exactly?
What you want. I am giving you a yes as the storyteller.
Excellent. That's very poggers. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Resnora, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I am sorry for all the people who are going to be listening to bells for the next 30 seconds. But yes. Also, thank you for the gift sub to Frog Happens. You know, there's a bunch of people in here that I know, but I've never seen the name Frog Happens before. It's a great name.
Nice.
It do be like that though. It do be like that. They do just happen. All right, let's send him back. Oh, I gotta come up with my Red Hot Chili Peppers themed thing. Chat, what do you know about Red Hot Chili Peppers? Anything good besides the fact that they're delicious?
I got nothing for you.
All right, what do I got here? I think I'm good. Yeah, I think we're good. Somebody was caught sipping mother's milk, by the way, and it killed them. That person was Emily.
Oh, God damn it.
Nominations are open in 8 minutes. Please return at
I'm legit surprised you died.
54 past.
That's really weird. That's like a really weird pick.
Emily, can we chat again, please?
Yeah.
DJ, would you like to chat?
Sure, Willow.
Ryback.
Bye, you deck.
Katie, you want to chat?
Sure.
Let's go.
I said, by the way, Des.
Degons, we haven't talked.
Ah, yes, they do have good music.
I'm the damsel.
I will tell you that I'm the chef, and I got a 0. So I'm not your huntsman. Okay.
Poison him tonight.
Well, I could probably work on trying to paint Ryback as possible evil.
Have you talked to CB?
No. Nope. Have you talked to Degons?
I did.
Okay.
The only thing is, the reason I asked if you talked to CB is because both DJ and Emily had claimed to be like huntsman or damsel.
Oh.
And I figured if
I got a no.
And if you're the easy breezy,
Thank you for 18
beautiful
months.
flower girl, what did
Flower
you
girl.
Too.
I got a yes. So
now claiming mutant
Yep,
for whatever
yep.
reason. DJ claimed politician, bunker, damsel. Ryback was the mayor, and Emily claimed huntsman, mayor.
So, like, Emily told me that said.
good.
It happens every time.
Been kind of to I'm kind of trying to figure out who is a minion, because my ability kind of looks at minions. Yeah.
I see, says the blind man.
Yes. I think.
Can I ask what minion in particular?
Huh?
Can I ask what minion in particular?
I am not the investigator. So you are going to be the first one to know the true truth. The actual real truth, not the fake truth that I've been giving everybody else. I am the town crier.
Okay.
And I actually know who I want to nominate today.
Oh, did you get a yes last night?
I did get a yes.
I do want to kill Willow too.
I don't want to kill Willow, actually. I want to kill Degons. Degons is claiming investigator to me.
Emily, SL, it was... Fuck, I just said it too. All right, cheers, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
God, there's so much time left. I should cut the day short. I give them too much time.
Hello.
We talked?
Yeah, you told me chef or librarian.
Okay. I think I put down things on other people's. Yeah, shit. All right.
Yeah, it's okay. If it makes you feel better, I totally gave you a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, what bullshit did you give me? Because I probably just put that bullshit on somebody else's.
Fuck if I know.
Oh, okay, got you.
I claimed mayor to a couple people. I claimed huntsman at one point. I don't remember. Slayer,
Okay.
maybe.
Slayer. Okay, I do have a Slayer claim, so.
Is it partnered with Mayor?
Hey, I don't know what the hell
I
happened.
gave somebody Slayer, Mayor, Huntsman, I think.
Slayer, Mayor.
Oh, okay. So I would like to talk to you about why there are people who find you suspicious. Is there a reason why people find you suspicious?
I think I just have a suspicious face.
I mean, that's fair. What do you think of Degons? I'm just curious.
Degons? I think Degon. I can't read people in this game. At all.
That's okay. It's not reading is not for everybody. Some people prefer the mechanical aspect of the game.
I think Degons claimed a role to me, and I have no reason so far to doubt them as that.
Did they give you any information from that role?
They did.
They didn't give me any information. I would like to know what that information is.
Well, why don't you tell me what you are, and then I'll tell you what they told me.
I'm the town crier.
Okay. They told me a number 0.
A number 0. Interesting.
Did they tell you a role that gets numbers?
No, they claimed investigator to me.
Oh, well, that's.
I feel like I'm tunneling, but I want to kill Degons today because I got a yes last night, and they did in fact nominate. But
Okay.
you also nominated, so you're also a potential.
I like
candidate.
nominating. It's fun.
Nominating is fun, but I would like to go after Degons today.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Got it. Also, I don't know what you are.
That's okay. I'm not going to out what I am. So.
Oh, okay. So
I'm waiting to see if anybody double claims it.
Ooh, it's a fun
So,
situation to go in. Okay.
Yeah, you
Got
never
it.
know. I mean, they'll probably just stick to the bluffs, but if they got shitty bluffs, who knows?
It wasn't Flower Girl, right?
How did you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, like, wait, why would you ask me that? Like, that's really sus, man.
Oh, of course. No, I mean, like, why would I ever? Because if you were the Flower Girl and I'm telling you that I'm the Flower Girl, then I'm just joking with you.
Okay.
I'm just joshing.
So, like, I have thoughts, but I will keep them to myself.
You could keep them to yourself.
Cool. All right. Thank you for this weird conversation. I appreciate it.
I've had weirder.
No, but it's been fun. Every time we played together, I've genuinely enjoyed it. So
I've always enjoyed games with you too. So thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Good luck.
Make me Sarah mad. Never.
Hey,
Especially in this server. No one ever does. Because I'm shady
Hey.
enough as it is.
I will tell you this. I have found who I believe to be the huntsman, and they have told me point blank they're unwilling to pick you because they don't believe you are truly the damsel.
Who is that then?
I'm not going to tell you who.
But it... Okay, I'm gonna head out.
But I got a hard claim of huntsman from somebody, and they're the one who told me that you're hard claiming to be damsel.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna head out.
So I guess they could be evil. I don't know. But anyways, bye.
Gotta hit him with the dragon.
Giving people info.
No, that's fine. You gave me a 2.
Huzzah!
Oh,
Dak,
you guys
I
I didn't mess up.
Dak, why did you kill me last night?
I didn't kill you last night, Emily. I love you.
Did you tell me the truth yesterday?
Oh, no, I didn't tell anybody the truth.
Oh, okay.
Spicy.
Nominations are open.
Degons like to claim Slayer and aim at DJ.
What is your weapon of choice?
My empty Diet Pepsi can.
All right, so we take the Diet Pepsi can and we imbue it with the magical powers of Pepsi Man. And we take Pepsi Man's magically imbued Pepsi can, Diet Pepsi can, load it into a cannon of some sort.
A cannon? For
Pepsi Man? A can.
Pepsi Mannon's cannon?
Pepsi Man's cannon.
Cannon?
So can he or can he not shoot him?
There is no effect.
Joke's on you, I drink Coca-Cola!
Pepsi Man.
Nominations
So
are
who
open.
That was Degons?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Degons.
Sorry, there's 3 people, there's 4 people with D names, and I'm slightly confused.
Bruce nominates Willow.
Bruce nominates Willow. Why?
Possible evil candidate.
What do you got, Willow?
Once again, I'm not a bad kill, but I don't think I'm a great kill.
We would need 5 for this to pass. Five is enough. Willow's on the block.
CB would like to nominate D-Guns.
Tell me why.
I have information that could make D-Guns potentially evil here. Also, unfortunately, they did not tell me the truth yesterday, which is fine. That does change a couple things. However, I did tell people that I was going to nominate D-Guns today anyway, so I do have to follow through with that. But I'm not as strong on D-Guns anymore.
How do you feel, D-Guns?
I mean, I could be evil, but so can CB, so could DJ, so could Bruce. But I know I'm good, so vote if you want.
We would need 5 to tie or 6 to pass.
Pertinent info. Bruce is confirmed good.
How?
Interesting. How is Bruce confirmed good?
I am looking at a blue token.
I see.
Checks out.
So
it's
like a night watchman.
Bruce is the one
chose
who's...
Bruce as the night watchman.
Yeah.
2's not enough.
Why'd you choose yourself? That's a bad idea.
Well, I learned that I was the night watchman. I think that's valuable.
Oh, anyway, Shade will nominate Katie.
Shade nominates Katie. Why?
Katie, you're definitely not my marionette. I'm just doing this to add myself to the town crier info.
Katie?
Fair enough.
We would need 5 to tie, 6 to pass.
I've heard of 2 possible town criers, one with a yes and one with a no, so we'll see.
Dear town crier, I would like to talk to you.
Sincerely, Emily.
With love, Emily.
How dare
Zero's
you?
not enough.
I did not make that sincere or with love.
I see.
That was
Death.
with hate, damn it.
From Emily. Fine, we can simplify it.
Final call.
That's a statement of fact.
Can end the day in 5.
Willow nominates DJ.
Willow nominates DJ. Why?
Get him off the board.
Get him off the board.
You know if you know.
I agree.
DJ?
I'm the damsel. Minions come at me. I dare you.
We would need 5 for this to tie or 6 to pass.
I would like to get support on this, if possible. If is anybody willing to?
I'm not using my ghost.
I don't know why you're trying to lift off someone.
I'm not gonna add that late because the worst that happens that it requires everyone to vote to get more than a tie. So you'll forgive me.
3's not enough. Going to end the day in 10 seconds.
Kill CB tomorrow.
5. Demon, kill
4,
CB tonight.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not the monk.
Willow.
I'm not the monk protecting CB. I don't know what you're talking about.
Preferred method of execution.
Eaten by a cannibal. Not on the script, just like actual cannibals.
Okay. So we get some cannibals. Pepsi
It's
Man's.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, yeah.
There we are.
I was going to say Pepsi Man's Canon Cannibals. Part of Pepsi Man Canon. Were going to come and they were going to eat you, but that would mean that you would be a Pepsi can or a Pepsi Man, I suppose, and that doesn't really work. A Pepsi person, perhaps. I've said the letter P too many times. Anyway, Willow's dead by cannibation, whatever. Anyone go to bed. I have to regroup.
Oh my god.
I just have to clear my mind for a second.
Yep.
As you do sometimes. Okay, so... Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Flappy. Relax. He's just running
Flappy
over
is
here.
not fine.
He's fine. He's just territorial.
He's baby.
All right, we go to Katie first. Hello.
Hello.
Please, poison someone.
Dylan?
Dylan? Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Please curse someone.
Well, that didn't go as planned. Let's try Ryback.
Try Ryback. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bye.
Please kill someone.
Sorry, keeping track of fake flower girl information is very hard.
Almost as hard as being an actual flower girl.
What was that?
It's almost as hard as being an actual flower girl.
Oh god, it's devastating. Okay, I would like to kill. Let's kill Dak.
Until Dak?
Yeah, let's kill Dak.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alright, so the only remaining thing we have to do is CB's info, which is currently a no.
Yeah, that was a great kill there, you know, getting that Slayer out. But at the same time, I really wanted to see that Poison Sage go down.
That would have been sick to have a Poison Sage. I would have been very happy with that. Tomato overheated and crashed.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of how it felt, too. Yeah. Alright, I need... Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, let's go to CB. Still alive.
That's frightening.
I'm going to...
that's frightening because I'm being loud, and I'm worried about that now.
I'm going to give you a no.
A no. All right, this is actually really, really good information. Because that confirms a lot of people. That being said, chat, I think it's me against the world here. I don't think there's much information to be floating around.
Yeah, there's not a lot of information on the script beyond the first.
It's not. There's not that much information at all in this script. But I also haven't heard very many information claims. So I'm very curious.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
Hey.
Did we go to DJ?
We did not go to DJ. Let's go to DJ. Would you like to use your ability?
Well, I have time as we talk this out. I have a bad feeling my damsel is dead. The very bad feeling on this damsel, which is sad. But I think, from my point of view, unless someone really well lied to me, I think I know who my only living damsel candidate is. So let's go for it.
Okay.
I'm going to choose Dak.
You're gonna choose Dak?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. He didn't do it.
Doesn't Huntsman specify that they have to choose a living player? And Dak is dead.
It does.
Yeah.
I
fucked
up.
Go back and say, actually, you can't choose Dak.
All right. So, funny story.
Huh?
You can't choose Dak.
Shit, he's dead. Oh, he's dead now. That's a sign. Oh, that changes things. Let's just pick Bruce. I think my damsels are dead, but I'm gonna pick Bruce. See what happens.
You're gonna pick Bruce?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Guys, storytellers makes mistakes. It's okay. Storytellers make mistakes.
Going back to the Huntsman and saying, no, actually, you can't pick that person is, like, it's less bad than a chambermaid, because a chambermaid means that they got information on a player that they shouldn't have, whereas a Huntsman hasn't gained or lost anything by coming back and saying, no, actually, you can't pick them. It's fine.
Yeah. Chat, I fucked up, but I fixed it.
But yeah, I think Evil's doing pretty well here, you know? The the monk is out of the way. The huntsman's pick has been made, but not on the actual damsel, so they won't have to confront like, oh, I chose a damsel and they didn't turn. The slayer is gone now. Yeah, like Evil's doing pretty good. That town crier info is going to be really, really strong for town, though.
Yeah. And thankfully, Katie stayed out of it. But yeah, if Degons has to take the hit, so what? Degon takes the hit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's send him back. One of you has accrued much scar tissue after the events of last night, and took their soul and said, give it away, give it away, give it away now. And that person was Dak.
Aw, that fucking sucks.
Nominations in 6 minutes.
Shade, I want to speak with you.
Dak,
Yeah. Yeah, Emily, let's go.
Can I join, please, Dak and Emily?
Bruce, can we catch up?
Sure. Let's go.
SL, can we chat?
Sure.
Just classic damsel. Always damsel publicly.
Yep.
As damsels are wont to do.
It's up to the demon. It's up to the minions to, call my bluff, right? If I'm the damsel, if I'm not.
Yeah. It's up to the minions. Okay, so you're still sticking with damsel?
Yeah. You told me chef on day one. Is that true?
No.
Oh, what actually are you?
Well, what actually are you?
The damsel. We don't know.
All right, then I'm the chef.
Bruce.
What?
Did anything happen last night?
Did anything happen last night? Not on my end. Did anything happen with you last night, damsel?
I mean, it's seemingly not, but I'm wondering, like, are you actually gonna tell me the truth here? Because you're in a double.
Yes. Okay. I'm in a what?
You're in a double here right now, I suppose.
I wouldn't worry about that. All right. I need to tell this to somebody. I think Dylan or Ryback, one of the two, are likely the demon. I'm the flower girl, and that's
gonna end up doing my thing today. I am the Slayer, and I'll be taking a shot today.
Okay, nice. I spoke with Willow yesterday, and they said that you were probably going to be coming out with your info soon. And they seem to trust you. They claim possible empath in the two. I claim a possible empath in my two. And I trusted my neighbors. But CB's voting yesterday was a little weird with Willow, but they could both be good. I just don't have much other info other than that. But I still got a 0, so I trust Ryback.
Okay.
Guys, 91 people in the chat right now.
Do you have someone in mind that you're going to shoot?
91.
As of right now,
we got some honks.
Probably. I think it's either Shade or Katie. I don't know which one.
I'm not going to say the other.
Yeah, I also got Huntsman or Mayor. Okay, cool.
I did not get Huntsman or Mayor from Ryback.
Interesting.
Mayor was one of them, but
spicier?
Huntsman was not. Say that
Might
again?
be the mayor.
Yes, I got something spicier than Huntsman.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right. Well.
But Ryback could have just been saying that as.
Do you want to do ones or twos or what?
We can do ones.
All right. I'm the monk.
Ooh, nice. I'm the soldier.
You're the soldier. All right.
Who have you been protecting though?
I've been on CB, but I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be on CB.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I've heard
it's a
very
tool
strong.
called the
There's
Snitch
apparently
tool,
fairly
GM
strong
Ravix.
information that Degons is a minion.
It's developed by Patters.
Coming from some folk, there's town crier info, I think.
Interesting.
And well, it's the technically. So, I've yeah. So we'll see where it goes. Is all I've got to say on that front.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Take care.
Thanks.
Degons as the only one who is living
Patters
from
is
that
kinda
original
cool.
point. If we have a dead
Don't tell them
minion,
that.
hooray! Wahoo! Wonderful. I'm glad about that. If we don't have a dead minion, I think we go after Degons today.
Yeah, I think they're a good kill.
are you willing to follow through with that?
I'm willing to vote on it. They're probably not the demon, but I'm willing to vote.
They're probably not the demon, but if we can get rid of evils, it would be very helpful.
No, that's good. Yeah,
That's fair.
we have dangerous evils in this game, so yeah, we should do that.
Okay, sure. I don't have any other claim to that at the moment, so yeah.
No, I would hope not, because then they double claim me. But yeah, no. That's
I mean, not even in a 2 or a 3 though.
interesting.
Yeah,
you'd have
I
to reach
thought
out
so
to
too,
Patter's
but-
Jim Rubik's.
Is that a demon buff, Katie? Is Soldier a demon buff? Is that why?
Oh yes, Slug. I'm the demon. That's exactly it.
Got it. I'll be coming for you today.
Which one you were? If
You know what, Jack? I'm going to do a trust fall here.
No.
I think it's unlikely that you're. Yeah, I am. I mean, yeah, that's in the end. I guess I already did. You guessed I was the monk.
Well, I mean, I was the Slayer, and you gave me monk or Slayer, so I mean, it was.
No, it's the right thing to do. I guess it makes good sense. I'll let you in at least on who I've been protecting. I've been protecting CB. CB's been claiming that they've got town crier info that paints Degons is almost certainly a minion. So we'll see where that goes.
I know who the damsel is, though. What?
Who the fuck is it then?
I don't know. You have to talk to them. I'm not going to tell you who's your opinion.
That I mean, it makes total sense. It's weird if that is if we're talking about the same.
I will tell you this. I understand there's a flower girl out there where their information points directly at me.
Hello, everybody. I am back. So are you, because you got dragged by the dragon. Nominations are open.
Ryback nominates Dylan.
Ryback nominates who?
Dylan, please.
Ryback nominates Dylan and dies. Tell me why.
Well, I think that clears it up for somebody. There's flower girl information that was pointing to me and Dylan as potential demon, and I'm dead, so the game's not over. So
I support this.
Dylan.
I would like to claim Slayer and shoot Katie, please.
What's your weapon of choice?
Rude.
Ryback's nomination.
Ryback's nomination is put to paper, loaded into a gun in the form, loaded into a crossbow in the form of a paper airplane shot at high velocity at Katie. There is no effect. Nominations, we would need 4 for this to pass.
I heard Slayer from a dead player.
Yeah, Dylan, it'd be hard for you to be the Slayer since I am the Slayer.
Yeah, I think Dylan should die.
I think I should die as well.
DJ seems real evil.
5 is enough. Dylan's on the block.
I'm not even going to combat that one. If people want Dylan to die, then Dylan's gonna have to die.
Final call.
Yeah, I'll say this, Dylan. You gave me 2 claims, both of which I've heard elsewhere as hard claims. So
5,
that makes sense.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dylan, your preferred method of execution.
Path of least resistance.
Path of least resistance. There is a spot between you and death. And you could go in a curvy way, or you could go in a straight line. And as we know, straight lines are the shortest distance between 2 points. So you go from you to death in the quickest way possible. Executed and die, and congratulations, everybody. Go to sleep.
I'm not sure I love.
All right.
Well, Evil's doing really well. I really thought that they were going to end up going after Degons there that day, but you know, like with CB's information, basically one of CB or Degons has to be evil.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to execute into those 2, and they did not.
Yeah, I think the way this is going to play out, you know, CB's going to get a no. Degons is going to curse somebody. Everyone is going to start pointing at Ryback as no Dashi, and Katie and Degons are probably going to win off of a damsel guess, I would imagine.
Do you mean DJ is no Dashi? Because Ryback's dead.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I think DJ is a great Nodashi frame job there for the evil team. And some people are thinking that DJ's reading evil socially, so.
Yeah. All right, let's figure out the night. Please choose a player.
At this point, I think I can only do Shade.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Shade?
You're going to choose Shade?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh boy.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate.
Yeah, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yep, Bruce just needs to survive the day.
Yeah, they need to try to push it off onto either DJ or CB, like possibly trying to make those two even look evil together so that you can't tell which is a minion and which is the Nodashi.
Or if evil realizes they fuck up, they could put all of the sus on Katie, get Katie executed, and then make the damsel call once Katie's dead.
Yeah, they could do that. Yep.
Let's see how it plays out. Please curse someone. If you are speaking, I could not hear you. Hold, please. I will move you to another cabin. Is this any better?
Can you hear me now?
I sure can.
Okay, good. I was just saying move me to another cabin. I'm not quite sure who Bruce would have killed. Let's go... You know what? Let's go DJ.
DJ it is. Thank you very much. Please kill somebody.
Oh, God. Let's kill CB.
You got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jeez. This is excellent for evil.
Yeah, this is definitely good is in a very precarious position right now. You know, if DJ nominates, like I think CB and DJ are the best two demon candidates out there that aren't like of the good players, right?
Yeah.
Degons is almost certainly being seen as a minion here, and I think you know, Good's going to have to make this call about whether they think Bruce or Katie is the demon, and it's going to be like they might not realize that they have to make this call tomorrow. You know,
I don't
DJ
think they do.
Nominating and dying, and then all of a sudden, you know, they might be on 4 with 3 evils alive, and I'm not sure that Good realizes just how precarious it is right now.
Yeah. All right, let's bring them back and see how it goes. Town often likes the sin and vice that is causing all these people to die as, you know, being penance for all of the fornication happening, or perhaps the Californication that's happening in the town. And by the way, CB is dead.
Oh, good.
CB, can we chat?
I want to talk to Emily first.
Willow.
Oh, okay.
Willow wanted to
CB, we should also talk at some point.
Why does everybody want to talk to me? I don't understand this.
I want to.
You've been claiming my role.
Are you the chef?
I am the chef.
That makes sense. That adds up with my information that I've been claiming your role. I'm the flower girl.
Okay.
My information. So I didn't even think of a possible star pass as a possibility. Because my information was pointing directly to Ryback or Dylan if I am sober and healthy. And
Ryback died and Ryback Witch died, right?
Ryback Witch died.
Yeah.
So that was my information through 2 nights of info. I have a tally, so I've been spending the night. I got a yes yesterday, by the way. So I've been spending this chunk of time trying to think of what that could mean if there was a star pass from Emily.
I think some people think evil. I think I'm the drunk huntsman. I think I am.
Okay. As of right now, in terms of demon candidates, oh, by the way, I probably should tell you, I am the sage. That's why I was claiming what I was. So, yeah, and that's also why I put the 5th vote on myself, just to clarify myself as not being a demon candidate. With that being said, though, having heard that there's funky flower girl information, I think that our top priority should probably be Degons right now. Because that's a good spot for a Nodashi.
Interesting.
Star passing imp. I don't know. I can literally build a case for any of the 5.
I have nothing for CBO or Willow, or Degon. Well,
Willow I have as the chef.
Okay.
I have nothing for Dylan. I have Monk for Shade.
I didn't even say what time.
Did you get anything out of Emily?
I got the same 2 back to me, and then when she died, it sounded like she was a sage.
Okay.
But that's me just guessing. Nothing more.
I never set the time.
Okay.
It's okay. I got this.
Okay.
I don't know why someone gets Sarah mad at.
Okay.
So
we got to know.
On night 3, got a no on Willow, me, CB themselves, and Bruce. So Degons is looking very minion-y. That or Emily was a minion who died in the night. If it wasn't for CB's town crier info, I would have outed to you sooner too. But like it was
Degons or Willow is Degons is probably the minion.
But Willow was in the town crier no on night 3.
Oh yeah. Degons is I think it's Degons.
I think Degons is a minion.
I think Degons is a minion too. In fact, I bet you Degons is the witch.
It's very possible. I think we have a witch and maybe a Sarah Novus. I don't know. DJ, I thought it was Sarah Mad, but
I can't tell if we have. Well, what if DJ's just the huntsman?
Who are you scared of?
I was scared of Bruce, but I think Bruce is good. Degons is 100% a minion.
Yeah.
I've heard of the town crier who has a yes on them, but we shouldn't go after Degons. I think DJ might be evil. But that means that it comes down to Shade and Katie if DJ's a minion. Otherwise, we have a dead minion out there.
That I don't know if anybody actually wants to hear.
Hello.
I mean, we're on 5.
Yes, so, okay, I'll share my information, and I'll just copy and paste what I have.
Well, while Bruce is doing that, I will open up nominations.
Does anyone think that there was a star pass?
I believe so. I don't think CB ever dies there.
I don't think so. I think it's a Nodashi.
Excuse me, I'm the damsel. It's not like... Okay, it's fine. If you guys want to consider me that, then that's perfectly fine. I think we should totally trust Degons 100%, right, everybody? Yeah. I'm not
if I was a minion or evil, I could have guessed you as a damsel day 1 since you told me huntsman right off the jump.
That's fair.
So this is so this is a Flower Girl info. Okay.
Yeah, this is the Flower Girl info.
I was trying to figure out what this was.
And so this is all under the assumption that I'm sober and healthy, and I don't
always
know if I've been sober and healthy this whole game. So
I'd like to execute DJ.
I kind of want to execute Degons, but at this point, I don't trust.
Well, Degons, I think, is a minion.
Degons is absolutely a minion. We should just ignore Degons at this point.
But a star
We
pass.
can ignore Degons, but we should not execute Degons because minion.
So that's the problem, though. It could be if an imp star passed, they could pass to Degons, which would still have triggered. Yeah. No.
I mean, if you guys
honestly think that.
But there's the no on night 3.
Final call.
I think Dak might have star passed, and it could go to anybody from night 4.
Shade will nominate DJ.
Shade nominates DJ. Why?
Because I needed to nominate someone. Because the day was ending, and because I don't think we should just leave this. We might not want to do this, but I just chose someone. Katie Nodashi is a real possibility.
DJ?
Yeah, I think I can definitely see why you're all thinking that. I am good. I actually starting to think I am the drunk above all things, as this script is starting to not make any damn sense. I am happy to execute either Katie or Dion, or even maybe Bruce. Because I think
Bruce are DJ.
I think it's kind of obvious why.
Okay, fair enough.
We would need 3 for this to pass.
I'm just very worried that we have no dead evils here. I'm just very, very worried right now.
I think we need at least one more town.
We potentially have no dead evils in this game.
I'm willing to I'm willing to let this lie. I'm more inclined to trust DJ on that claim now.
3 is enough. DJ's on the block.
That makes a little more sense.
Shade, what are you?
CB, do you think I should share that?
No, I don't believe you should share that.
Is it what I know, Shade?
It doesn't matter at this point.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly trust Shade, Emily.
Yeah, but
DJ nominates Bruce.
DJ nominates who?
Bruce.
DJ nominates Bruce and dies. Tell me why.
I don't think we should execute DJ.
So we still have an active witch at this point. I'm just gonna let that slide. And I think we should. You can see my corpse all I want, but I'm worried we have a 3 of us line right now.
Bruce?
So my info of trusted points to Shade tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but that's all I got.
We would need 3 to tie or 4 to pass.
Yes.
Emily, were you an outsider or something?
Nope, not that I know of.
Okay.
In order for me to be the no dashy, then Emily would have to be
right, which is why
poisoned.
I think it's just Bruce here.
Wait, why would I have to be, and why?
No, if I was the no dashy, you would have to be poisoned.
DJ's corpse is on the block. I'm going to end the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. DJ, your incredibly warm corpse is on the block. Do you have a preference as to how it is mutilated?
Blair Witch Project?
Resolves. I'm fine with that. We literally throw copies of the Blair Witch Project on DVD and VHS at you in the hopes that you might be a Zombool, ? I don't know. Anyway, everybody go to bed. Okay, bye.
Oh, man.
Did we just end?
Yeah, I mean, the game's over at this point, but I mean...
Yeah, I mean, let's just go get the kill from Bruce and then wake them up.
Who are we killing?
Shade, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Shade is dead, and congratulations to the evil team, all 3 of which are alive. Congratulations.
Sorry, DJ. I had to hide. It's my whole job.
God damn you, Shade!
Sorry.
You're claiming my role. I thought you were Sarah Novus.
Alright, so the way that game worked out, we had Bruce, your Nodashi, who had tiny little stubbly tentacles because they went to their 2 neighbors who both happen to be townsfolk. DJ, your poisoned huntsman, and Emily, your poisoned monk. Emily's protection actually did touch Ryback, your mare, on the night that they were able to protect on night 2. Bruce ended up killing Ryback. However, if we let the kill go through on Ryback, and Emily had protected Ryback, it would have almost certainly suggested that Emily was drunk that game, so we decided to do a little redirect-a-rooney. The rest of your evil team is Degon's your witch, and Katie your poisoner, whose poisons have been pretty on point that game. The rest of your team is the damsel that was in the game naturally without DJ adding it. That was Shade. Willow, your chef, who got a 1. Dylan, your sage, who was poisoned at one point in the night and would have caused, if Bruce decided to kill Dylan, would have gotten a poisoned sage, which is spicy. That would have been really spicy. SL was your mutant, who was witch cursed on day 1, nominated, executed, died, and didn't have to worry about mutant crap anymore. It was nice. Ryback was your mayor, as we said. Dak was your slayer, who didn't get to shoot a shot. Degon's was your witch, and CB was your town crier, who got sober and healthy info for that game. Your demon bluffs were empath, investigator, and flower girl, and that was your game of Mayor Trouble. Apparently, we run through games pretty fast here. Who knew?
DJ was the huntsman?
DJ was the huntsman who was poisoned, but did pick Bruce on night 3.
I'm kind of glad we didn't go for the damsel because I was wrong.
What was the other minion?
Poisoner and
Degon's and Katie.
Gotcha. No. I just wanted to know what type.
Poisoner
Witch. Oh, Poisoner Witch.
Yeah, the Poisoner damage that was done that game was poisoning Dak on the day that they could have Slayer shot. So yeah, Jack, even if you had Slayer shot that day, it wouldn't have mattered. And then Dylan, your Sage, who was almost given fake info, and I think the other poisons were pretty incidental.
He would have had to have died, and he didn't.
Yeah, I'm just saying, almost if a death had occurred, is what I'm saying. So yeah, that is how everything went. So we had 2 scripts tonight, guys, and Emily has just posted the link, which I will now post in Twitch chat. This is the link to vote on which you think is the correct, the best script. So these 2 scripts are going to be in the bracket against each other, and they are going to we're doing votes just like we do for World Cup, and I think both scripts were really good, very finely tuned. I'm really happy with how both of them went, and I hope you guys make appropriate votes, and yeah, I'm just really excited to see how the rest of this bracket goes, because there's some really good Mare scripts in here. And again, I'll take the opportunity, even for those of us here who are not going to Clocktower Conn, thank you, Emily, for all that you do and all the hard work you've been putting in for the past couple months. We really appreciate everything that you do and everything that you've helped organize, getting the team together. The Clocktower Conn team as a whole is just working overtime to make sure that this thing is a blast. And as kind of a representation of that, just want to thank you for all the hard work that you guys do.
Oh, well, no, thank you guys for helping us out, for participating. Thank you for Navean for being there to help volunteer. And thank you guys for streaming this game and for being awesome people who just want to grow the community and make it awesome.
It turns out, we just like Clocktower. What a crazy thing. We just like Clocktower.
Yeah, good people like Clocktower. Who knew?
Who knew, right? All right, so I am inclined to call it a night there, guys, because I have this lovely thing called work tomorrow. And also, in case you guys don't know, for us USers, we're still doing the goddamn daylight savings this weekend.
Yeah, the last time. It's the last time.
Hopefully. Hopefully. And it's not in law yet.
Ugh.
I'm crossing my fingers because I got to say, one of the things, so I liked living in Arizona for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons was there was no fucking daylight savings times, and it was fantastic.
In some parts of Arizona.
Yes, I know. In some parts of Arizona. The part of Arizona I lived in had no daylight savings time. I did not live on the parts of Arizona that have some.
There's a part of Arizona that does follow daylight savings time, but inside that part,
of that, it doesn't.
It doesn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I had no idea there was a part of Arizona that does.
Yeah, it is largely
the Navajo reservation, right? Or
yeah,
the Navajo
certain
area.
reservations.
Okay.
But then other reservations don't.
Inside of that, so it's like an enclave. Yeah. It's weird. But yeah, hopefully sometime between now and November, we as a country can just eliminate this shit and get it out of the way, because nobody likes it. I don't know of like anyone that actually really likes it. So
everybody
what's that?
Everybody hates it.
Exactly. Everybody hates it, so let's get rid of it. So yes, please vote on the appropriate scripts. The winner of this is going to move on to the top 4. And it's going to be a good time, man. It's going to be really great to see some of these scripts in action. I'm hoping to see one of them, of the 2 that we had tonight. I'm hoping to see one of them get played in the final at Clocktower Conn. So it's really awesome. But yeah, so I'm going to call it a night there, guys. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Thank you for all the players for joining in. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
When does the voting close? Does anybody...
All right. Navean, did we have anything else we needed to do, or we good? I mean, I don't know. For as far as stream stuff is concerned, was there anything else we needed to go over?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, thank you, everybody. Like I said, we had a really fucking high viewership tonight because of Clocktower Conn script competition. Hopefully some of you guys stick around and you like the, we'll say, unique brand of humor that we tend to bring in these watershed hours to Clocktower. And I like to think that, you know, we had a comment on one of our YouTube videos, which, by the way, gonna plug the YouTube channel. We had a comment on one of our Clocktower VODs on YouTube that was basically something along the lines of like, you know, we're the preferred stream of this person to go to for rulings and like kind of, you know, like the minutia of Clocktower.
Is that because of me?
Probably, yeah. But what I really like about that is that we what we do is we try to provide an experience that's going to be not only entertaining for Clocktower, but we also try to create something that's going to help with people understanding Clocktower better and kind of getting more into the weeds than I think a lot of different scripts do, or different streams do. I'm not saying that the streams do a bad job, obviously. A lot of the other streams do very in-depth dives. I mean, obviously, you know, Alejo's stream does friggin' script notes, which is literally just a deep dive into scripts, which is something that I'll be honest, I would not have the patience to do. But that's just because that's not the kind of person that I am. But yeah, so we try to provide a good experience for everybody, and hopefully that continues on. But yeah, so I think that, you know, hopefully we've gotten a couple people who are you know, a little more open and knowledgeable about what's going on for our stream. But yeah, so I think that you guys are probably onto something. I think we should probably go raid Viva La Sam.
Yeah.
I don't know, Viva, is it just Viva La Sam? Is that twitch.tv/Viva La Sam? I think it
That's
is,
a
right?
good question. I feel like he's got numbers in it.
I think he does too.
Is it 65 maybe?
Hang on. I got this, guys. I'm a smart human. I can figure this shit out. No, I can't. Google sucks. Viva La Sam 05. Thank you, guys.
05. Okay, I was close. I got the 5.
All right, so we're going to raid them. Before I do, thank you guys. We'll be back next week with some fun. And don't worry, I have not forgotten about the CT Blood on the Clocktower Discord server Mastermind script competition from last month. That is still happening. We are going to do I don't know if you guys know, but we did a Mastermind script competition on the channel. We had about 15 entries. Actually, it may have even been more. And the scripts just had to have Mastermind on them because, as we know, it's the greatest character in the entire game. I'm going to take those 15 scripts. We're going to narrow it down to 3 of them, and we're just going to bang out a night of 3 amazing Mastermind scripts, and then whoever wins the prize. So I'm looking forward to that, and I totally have done work in figuring out what those 3 picks are. Yep, totally have. Absolutely. So yeah, we're going to go raid Viva La Sam. That's about it from me. Navean, you got anything else?
Honk.
There you go. All right. Have a good one, guys. We will see you soon. Until then, have a good night. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Right now. There we go. And